Hey y'all, if you are a small YouTuber like myself, or if you are seeking a way to make it in this very difficult economy that's about to get worse because of the president we have, you need to tune into this video and soak all this information in. This video is for you. YouTube is empowering small creators to win big on this platform. You might say, how? I'm about to tell you. I see what's going on. I be checking out other channels and I'm learning a new strategy. But YouTube is empowering content creation. That means it is empowering every voice that comes on this platform. So that means everyone has a voice. Everyone can win. Things are changing about how the platform is allowing content creators to create their content, and it's pushing it out without the norm. What I mean by that, when I first came on YouTube, it was tough. I've been on YouTube now for about 4 years, and I checked out channels. I looked at the big guru channels, and I soaked all that information in. You need to have the perfect thumbnail. You need to have the perfect title. You need to have the perfect tags. You need to post every day. I just soaked in all that stuff. And again, I've been on this platform for 4 years, and guess what? None of that stuff worked for me. So here I am 4 years later. I've gotten frustrated many a times, as you all will if you're new to the platform, or as we all have. But things are changing. YouTube is revolutionizing its platform so everyone can win. Now things are changing. You don't have to have the perfect thumbnail. Who cares about the thumbnail? You don't have to have the perfect title. You want a title that's going to draw people in, of course. And you want to make sure that what's in your title is actually what you're talking about in your video. Don't be doing no clickbait, because what's going to happen is you're going to draw people in because of your title, your clickbait title. And then when they get into your video and it's not what the title is saying, guess what? They're going to click right off of it. So don't use clickbait. Just make sure you're talking about what's actually being in your title. But don't stress about tags. I don't even put tags in my videos anymore. Not saying that you shouldn't, but I don't focus on that. And woohoo! Edit in. Who edits to perfection now? I'm noticing small YouTubers are barely doing any editing. They're just picking up their camera and pressing record. YouTube, when you upload that way without putting a fancy thumbnail, YouTube chooses the thumbnail, and it's all good. Whatever thumbnail they choose is being authentic. They're choosing you, and that's what's important. Being authentic, being yourself. But most importantly, the goal. What's the goal of being on YouTube? To make money. The goal is to bring value to people. You want to bring some value. What you're offering should bring value, should solve a solution, should offer a service. You need to bring something that's going to make people want to come back and watch you and keep watching you and keep watching you, because that is the goal, to keep people on the platform and watching your videos or my videos as long as possible. I'm learning. And I've seen two rising stars, small YouTubers that I'm going to mention their names today, but it will be the first and the last time mentioning their names. See how I just messed up? You think I'm going to edit that out? Mm-mm. That's in the past. But I am going to mention their names because they are making it happen. I've been following them and I've been listening to their stories, and they are truly inspiring small YouTubers. Those two are Dontay London and Dodash. They making it happen. They getting them bags, and that's what we're all trying to do. We're trying to get those bags, and we're going to need those bags in this economy. It's already tough. People are struggling, and I'm struggling too, to sometimes put food on my table, to pay my bills. One reason, because I had a surgery and I'm not back to work full time. I'm only a couple of hours, but despite that, the economy is just rough. Food prices are ridiculous. Taxes are outrageous. Inflation is crazy. So if you ever wanted to be successful on YouTube, now is the time to come aboard so we can go up, 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 up. Hey, hey, we're going up. Ouch, that hurt. But anyway, I'm excited about these two rising stars. I'm looking out the window because somebody's working on something. They're just making a lot of noise. But these two rising star small creators, they're making it happen. They're overly excited and people are complaining. Guess what? People are going to complain no matter what. So you got to tune out all that noise and you got to do you. If being overly excited is what brings people to you, is what's keeping people on your video watching, then you keep being overly excited, because that's the goal. Remember, to keep people watching as long as they can. It's no longer necessary to strive to please everybody, I'm trying to say. I lost my thought there for a second. Because you can't. Your videos and what you have to offer in those videos is not going to please everybody. So who cares if you like it or don't like it? We want to draw you in and provide some value to those that need it. It's not about gaining friendship. We want people to come in and love our work and our channel, but we're trying to change lives. So people are going to have something to say no matter what. So don't focus. What I'm trying to say is don't focus on the negativity. Do whatever you need to do, and I'm going to do whatever I need to do to draw people in, to keep them on my channel, watching my videos, whatever works. And who's to say that we wouldn't be like Dontay and Dodash, overly excited, if we started bringing in them big bags? Hey, I'm struggling, have been struggling for a minute because I'm no longer married, so I'm out here by myself trying to make it work. So who's to say that when I get that first really big check, I'm not going to be overly excited? I mean, it's just a natural instinct or a natural emotion when you've been struggling all your life. And I'm sure it makes them feel good when they started bringing those big checks in. And we're all trying to get there. There ain't no time for nobody hating on nobody. There ain't no time for jealousy, because YouTube is making it easier for us small creators and the upcoming creators, for everybody to win. Everybody can win on this platform if you just get up here, be consistent, be yourself, most of all. Draw people in with something great that you have to offer. Be authentic in your presentation. Don't worry about so much editing. If you get a blooper or bleeper, whatever you call that word, who cares about that? I used to edit my videos over and over and over, trying to get it perfect. But it didn't even make no difference. So I'm doing what these two are doing. I'm changing my perspective because a couple of weeks ago I was so frustrated. I've been on this platform for 4 years and ain't nothing happening. I am monetized, of course, and I get, small revenue, but I'm not making them big bags that I need to actually make a difference in my life. But we have to keep a positive mindset and make sure that we have a strategy that's working. And I see these two and I see what they're doing. And, I'm going to take heed on some of the things that they're doing. Dontay mentioned, he told us exactly what he was doing. So you guys need to check these two out and hear for yourself. I'm not going to repeat what they told me because I can't remember everything, but you need to check them out. Dontay London and Dodash. There are two very powerful, inspirational, small YouTube creators who's making a difference on this platform. And guess what? I'm so positive. I'm claiming I'm going to be next. I'm going up, 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 up. I'm going to take off like a rocket. And you can too. Let's do this thing. Let's use our voices. Everybody has something to offer. Your voice might matter. If you are a stay-at-home mom and you got kids and you can't get nobody to babysit, so you can't work, you better get on YouTube and make it happen for yourself, because this president that we have, he's about to make things more difficult. And please don't get on YouTube just talking about your life. Make sure the information that you're providing has some value in it. So if you're going to get on here blogging about your life, make sure that the information you are providing can help somebody in some kind of way. For instance, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you got 4 kids and your income is limited, tell people how you're making it on limited income. Tell them the things, how you put your budget together, something of value. That's what draws people in, because people can relate. There are so many single mothers out here who are struggling with children, and unfortunately the fathers are not there to help them. But you can use your experiences and your situation to make it on YouTube. I tell you, I'm going to really sit down and get my strategy together, because it's time for me to win. I'm not losing on YouTube because I am making money. I'm just not making the amount of money I want to make yet big enough that I can retire from teaching. That's my goal. Have some goals. Have a specific goal that you want and work towards it. Listen to me. I want you to be right here with me. It's not going to happen overnight. So there are going to be some times that you get frustrated. There are going to be a lot of times, matter of fact. But you got to keep a positive mindset. YouTube is like a business. It is a business. So with any business, you need a plan. You need a business plan, and you put that business plan into action, and you got to have short-term and long-term goals. You take your short-term goals and you set them so that you can go back and revamp them if they're not working after a short period of time. And then you have your long-term goals that you work towards, and when you reach that time frame, if they're not working, you revamp them. You got to have goals, and you got to have a strategy to win here on YouTube. So you want to put out the best content you can. So you got to strategize to come up with the best content you can. Again, providing value. Do you hear me? You gotta provide value to your content. You can't get up here just posting in and everything. You're wasting your time. People might click on it. You might have a good title, but when they click on it, they're going to click off because you're not providing them any value. That's the key word, value. Okay? What's the key word? Value. You got to provide value. You got to offer something to change people's lives in somehow, some way. You got to solve a problem. You got to offer a service. It cannot, I say it loudly, it cannot be about you. Can't be about you. You got to take the I out. Don't put I in your title. Take the I out and focus on your audience. Your target audience is the focus, and you want to bring them some value and change their lives. So that's what it's about. And I'm getting excited. Y'all, guess what? My beast, this shoulder hurt, but my beast is about to start punching these obstacles out of my way. I'm about to make it go higher and higher. I'm about to make that algorithm go higher and higher for me because I'm tired of being on this platform watching everybody else get these big bags, and I'm like, okay, they're doing the same thing I'm doing. Why are they getting so many views? Why are they getting these big bags and they're doing the same thing? So I'm watching you guys who are winning, small YouTubers, and I'm going to take heed. So I'm going to start doing some strategizing, some serious strategizing, and figure out what titles work. In your strategy, you want to make sure that you use topics that are trending. That's a big way to win because people want the news. They want the news and want to know what's going on today. So trending topics is one way to come up with good ideas for your videos. And you might be wondering sometimes, what am I going to talk about? I can't figure out what niche I want to get into. And that was my struggle when I first started. I tried to find a niche and I was dipping and dabbling in a whole lot of different topics and I couldn't figure it out. What niche? But as I have journeyed for 4 years now, I learned that I'm the niche. Yes, I have life experiences and I have things going on in my life that I can use to my advantage to be an inspiration to other people who might be in my same situation. For instance, I'm not ashamed anymore, but I'm currently on low income housing and it wasn't by choice. I'll tell the story. I'll mention it a little bit on my channel, but it's not by choice and it's only temporary. But I use that experience that I'm dealing with and I bring value to my channel, trying to help someone who might be in the same situation as me. I'm making it and it's not going to be a long-term thing for me. That's just not me. I'm hoping I can return back to work full-time soon. If not, I'll figure something else out. But being on low-income housing is not a long-term thing for me. So I use that just for an example, that experience. So YouTube is empowering all is practices so that everyone can win, and it's pushing out the content of smaller YouTubers more than ever before. So if you are a small YouTuber, take heed. You have a powerful voice, and you can use that voice on this platform like never before, because YouTube is empowering content creation and empowering the creators to use their voices like never before. So everyone can win. Did you hear me? Are we here? Everyone can win. So that's all I have today. And I hope it was of value to you, and you can use it in an effective way to help you grow here on YouTube. On YouTube. I'm not going to edit it out. That's in the past. I made a mistake. Hey, I'm not perfect. But everybody can win here on YouTube. All right? So I will see you guys in my next video, and let's win. No time for jealousy, because YouTube has enough money to dish out so everybody can eat. Everybody can win. So let's take off like a rocket. All right? I'll see you guys in my next video. We are going to win, right? Say it with me. I am going to win. Yes, we both are going to win. We all are going to win. All right? Talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. Off we go.